talk about craft and art. It's a long conversation. It's a conversation that's been around for a long time, that question. Part of me is I never want to debate that, is it art or is it craft? Because I think the two are so intertwined. I have a high regard for craft. I have a high regard for materials. I am a working artist for Golden Paints, which means I'm an educator for Golden Paints for their materials for the state of Utah.
Tell people what Golden Paints is
exactly. Sure. I'm backing up a little bit. Golden Paints is a company out of New Berlin, New York, and they make golden acrylics, mediums, pastes, gels. They also own pan pastels. They own core watercolors and Williamsburg handmade oil paints, which are gorgeous. And so I'm an educator for them. They trained me and I educate people on their products. And which leads to, I'm a material junkie anyway. I'm always my boyfriend says that I should have been an engineer. I'm always figuring out like how things work together and why. And then I'm also a coach for Nicholas Wilton for the Art to Life program for CVP. And I'm specialized in materials with them as well. And all of that has come through my love of materials and my search of materials. I created after graduate school, like I would just take workshops that I was interested in. Like, how would this fit into my curriculum? Whether it's mold making or oil and cold wax or processing, all different kinds of processes. And because of that, following that line of thinking, following that thread, I ended up with a really amazing education in my mind on materials. And it's not just materials. You don't go to a 2-week, 6-week workshop at Anderson Ranch on, how to print make and not talk about concept. So I have a high regard for craft. I'll circle around with that. And I don't differentiate between the two in the sense that you need craft in order to create your artwork, in my mind. It allows me, my knowledge for craft, meaning materials, it allows me to have the freedom to have more information to follow through with conceptual ideas that I might have.